Hey there everybody, I am Movie Reviews 2219 and I will be reviewing for your pleasures today Platinum Dunes 2003 remake of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, the movie starts off with the whole this actually happened, blah blah blah, 5 people died, all the other bullshit we got from the first movie. Yay. So then it opens to these kids down by a creek, and then they're driving to a Skinner concert in Texas somewhere. I don't exactly know fucking where. And they just got back from Mexico after buying pot! Yay! Yay for pot. Now, that's the thing. Then they come across this girl they almost hit with their van. Yeah, the mystery machine almost hits a person. Vehicular manslaughter. Shame on you, Scooby-Doo. You bastard. Now anyway, this girl talks about this bad man who killed her family and kidnapped her baby brother or sister, whatever. And then from fucking out of nowhere, she pulls a gun out of her dress. Like, was it stuck up in her pussy or was it stuck in there? Did Leatherface shove it in there? I don't know. So then she takes the gun, puts it in her mouth, blasts her fucking brains out. And meanwhile, after this, they go into this small town to get the sheriff because they need him for this important thing that happened. Turns out, a little mutant kid named Jebediah or whatever tells him that the sheriff is getting drunk at home. What a fun sheriff! I'm pretty sure he really looks after the people in this town. Did I mention the sheriff is played by R. Lee Ermey? That makes it all the more awesome. Now, R. Lee Ermey is a drunken officer, I guess. Actually, it's just like kind of cannibal related to this mofo right here, Leatherface. Leatherface, want your pussy ass, bitches. So, pretty much, Jessica Biel and her friends. I didn't really pay attention to any of her friends because I was paying too much attention to Jessica Biel's little sexy ass. Yeah. So she goes with this friend of hers, I guess, I don't know, to this place, and he's killed by Leatherface, and slowly all of her other friends except for her are killed because she was a TV star at the time. Oh yes, Jessica, that makes you so fucking important that you had to live to the end of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So, yeah. Afterwards, she takes the baby back, which was the baby that was kidnapped by the evil Sawyer family, or the Hewitt family. I refuse to call Leatherface Thomas Hewitt. He will always, in my opinion, be Bubba Sawyer. It seems so much more redneckish. But Thomas Hewitt sounds like such a fucking generic name. Sounds like the name of a fucking porn star. So, Leatherface kills them, except it's implied that he's still alive after Jessica Biel and her sexy ass takes a meat cleaver to his arm. There was a comic book series published after this movie came out that depicted Leatherface as having a hook for a hand, and that was pretty badass. I never really read the comic books, but I saw a picture of it. It was pretty fun. So, in this new Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, they pretty much depict Leatherface as an ugly, mentally retarded person. So pretty much he had a skin condition since he was a child, and he's mentally retarded, and he was easily manipulatable, so the Hewitt family sought out help from him for getting their food, because they're a bunch of fucking cannibals anyway. Yeah. And I know I skipped a lot of shit, but that was unimportant. I know at the end Jessica Biel kills R. Lee Ermey by running him over again and again and again. That's what you get, sucker. So, yeah. We all walk home happy. At the end of the movie, there's these police officers. I forget what they're doing. Oh yes, now I remember. They're going through this police reel of footage And the officer is in the basement of the Hewitt home. Well, actually, the Sawyer home. Whatever. I'm just going to call it the fucking Sawyer place. So then he gets attacked by Leatherface, and at the end says, "This is the only known picture of Thomas Hewitt, also known as Leatherface." I know he doesn't say it in that tone, but I just like saying it in that tone because I don't really give a shit about how I say it. So, honestly, this movie, I give it a 4 out of 5. I mean, it looks as if Marcus Nispel actually tried to do something with this movie. He did try. He kind of made Jason Voorhees look like Rambo and Friday the 13th with that, which I actually have to admit is pretty good. This movie, however, he tries, but it's like he doesn't really try with that much effort as he put into Friday the 13th, or as much effort as Rob Zombie put into Halloween, or how much Samuel Bayer allegedly is putting into Nightmare on Elm Street. So this film went on its own. It's more or less it's pretty much the definition of a remake. It starts the story of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre over, but this movie got a prequel called Texas Chainsaw Massacre: The Beginning, which was pretty, in my opinion, it was a pretty shitty movie. I mean, it's just crap to the majorest level of major. And I will accept that as an undeniable fact that movie sucks. But this, however, was pretty good. I mean, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 74 was a pretty good film. It was the original, and this remake, the main difference I could tell is that the main character survived to see the end of the movie. I mean, the main girl, Sally, from the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre, died at the end of the very fucking movie at the hands of the evil Leatherface. Jessica Biel's character, however, survives to see the very end. Although I think she got emotionally distraught. I think the character got emotionally distraught, which I actually like. They kind of try and reinforce that Texas Chainsaw Massacre actually happened, when in all actuality, it's this movie, well, its original predecessor and Psycho were both based on a serial killer in Wisconsin named Ed Gein. He was pretty much doing some crazy shit. I don't know. I'll get to reviewing the movie that involved him at a later date. But thank you for watching this review of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2003 remake. Stay tuned, because next time I'm not sure, because I'm going to be putting off my reviews for a while, because my dad is just getting out of the hospital in a couple of weeks, so I was taking a break from making videos on my regular channel and this channel, so I decided to take a small break, so I'm back. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing like this like full time, but I'm going to be like reviewing whatever movie I can like get my hands on, because I'm probably going to go down to like my local FYE store, going into the horror section tomorrow, and I'm probably going to watch some movie I get out of there. I mean, I might do it. I'm not saying I'm going to. And if you check my channel, there's a 50-50 chance that I'm going to be reviewing certain movies, like Ninja Assassin, Sherlock Holmes, Glorious Bastards, Alien Resurrection, and a whole bunch of other horror fest films. Now, I got a message a couple of days ago asking me if I would review foreign horror films, such as French and Japanese horror films. I would. They're very easy to come by, because most of the movies I have right now I bought off of cduniverse.com or my local FYE store. But with cduniverse.com, I got some of my Horror Fest movies from there. It's really cheap and it's really easy to get them, so that's the route I go whenever I try to find a movie that I can't find at my local FYE store. If it's there, it's there. If it's not, it's not. It's not at CD Universe. I go to Amazon.com, which is much easier. So, yeah, I'm probably going to review some foreign horror flicks like Frontiers and probably maybe Audition. Ugh. Oh god, I think I was about to have a heart attack at that point in time. Audition is a sick fuck of a movie. I've only seen like several clips from it, but I've heard some really nasty shit goes down in that movie, and I would love to see it. I mean, I love horror flicks. I'm trying to look for that DVD of Borat I have, so I could probably review that. And so yeah. And yes, like I said, I'm going to be reviewing all the Nightmare on Elm Street Friday the 13th. So hopefully before Nightmare on Elm Street 2010 comes out, I'll probably get a chance to see that as well. So stay tuned for the movie reviews to come in the future. Like I said, I'm probably not going to be doing this for a couple of weeks, so just stay tuned for more epic conclusions about shit.